Hi, and welcome to the first episode of my Bookworm Adventures Volume 2 series. So, I believe that they take a little bit easier on you in Bookworm Adventures Volume 2 because they have this exercise, I should say. This exercise. Okay, so it is like the first game. You start with spelling the word play. And he explains it all. Remember, the longer the word you spell, the more hearts of damage you cause. Beat your enemy before you're... Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second, I'm still cheating, by the way. According to this, desertions. And as you see, Lex has a new look and all these new attack animations. And by the way, Stuffy isn't really a real enemy, it's just his play toy that he uses, so he's very easy to kill. Well, it's not really, I guess it is kill, I don't know. They don't really explain it. Okay, and then they'll scramble letters so that you can't spell anything. And then scramble. And I should get much better letters now. Okay. That one's one of my favorites, that attack animation. This is basically, he's just 3 hearts, you try to attack him. Watch this. Okay, done with that. But once he gets to half a heart left, I'll talk to you about gems. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's a ruby tile fused for a fire. Use it in a word to finish your warm-up. And I believe in this tutorial, since I see a lot of people on YouTube doing like parts and I can't search an actual chapter. I will be doing parts, but in parentheses I will be doing actual chapters, so I believe I will be doing it a few chapters at a time, let's say. And in this, we really... And not everyone's gonna catch on fire like he does. And this... Tasty breakfast. basically the worst treasure you could ever get, because it does absolutely nothing. It's like you've earned your breakfast or something, but they treat it as a treasure. Okay, one more great bugger. Eek. Create help. Oof. Hey, how to get out of your books? Get back here. You see how it says Fractured Fairy Tales? When I think it's PopCap Games, or if it's not, I'm sorry, but whoever made Bookworm Adventures 2, when they first were making it, they didn't release Volume 2. They released the books. They released the books, like, they released Book 4 as a separate game, Book 5 as a separate game, Book 6 as a separate game, that kind of thing. Okay, so this is basically the warm-up. Oof, how did those two get out into the library? Maybe that mother little Goose knows about it. Okay, so, just wanted to show you. This is what Bookworm Adventures Volume 2 looks like in its beginning. So I'll go back to Adventure, and So, there are actually less treasures in this game, but that's because of companions. And companions are new to Volume 2, and because of them, you can only choose 2 treasures and 1 companion. Companions deal like this way. It does something every 4 turns, and that's what companions are all about. Ibuprofen. Okay, I whomped him, so I get a bonus. That's in the terms of overkill. And well, like I kill him and I deal more damage. Let's say I'd like deal him negative damage. Like if I took all the damage off of him and I end up with like -3 as the total, then I get a tile as a reward. Okay, so these are tiles that will do something. This poisons enemy and also gives 15% damage boost. This burns the enemy and also gives 35% damage boost. Also, if you've seen my my Bookworm Adventure 1 tutorials, then I will not be getting these tiles until the end of Chapter 5 of Book 1. So, they introduce a ton. I believe that's because they introduce all of the original stuff right at the beginning, because they're introducing all this new stuff into this second game. H-A-L-O-Y. Okay. Okay. Super. Oh, that's not a word. weird. Okay. Really? Okay. Okay. There we go. There's a weird one, but it still worked. And I believe this is the first bad guy. I mean, like, this is the first hard bad guy because he has the power down effect. But I'm not gonna let him do it because ISO. Okay. Okay, so by the way, you left click to choose the tiles, and you right click to do that. I was forgetting that this is gonna be a tutorial and walkthrough to the game, so. And here's the first boss in the entire game. And another thing I really love about Bookworm Adventures 2 is, well, I learned a bit ago that Fraps does not record the sound in the game, but if I can, I'm gonna try to, there's this cool website that that has sounds from Bookworm 2, and I might put them in with Movie Maker, because well, their sounds are awesome. And if not, I may just put the links in the description to actual sounds. Might do that. There we go. Now I think about it, I might just put the sound in the video. I've been worried about the copyright and stuff, but it's the actual sound in the video, so video sound in the game. Okay, so this is the first treasure you get. Next to attacks cause an extra quarter heart damage. Not that much stuff, but hey, it's something. Neat, to that moon jumping cow left behind her booster boots. Help, help, the big bad wolf's got me in a stew pot, anyone save me. So, in Bookworm Adventures 2, it's always the 3rd and 7th chapters. Once you finish this and that one, those are the companions, where instead of a treasure, you get a companion. Okay. Here's the treasures. At the bottom of your screen, the curtains have opened to show your treasures. treasures have effects that improve your fighting power. So, well, I believe that they didn't show the treasures before because the only one didn't do anything. Okay. I don't know how I got these potions. I don't think gems give you potions, but... Oh! Yeah, the diamond tile gives you one of each potion. Okay, so I should be explaining. So this crystal tile purifies Lex in the grid, Lex becomes invincible for 1 turn, and also gives 50% damage boost. This tile freezes enemy for 1 turn and also gives 25% damage boost. Well, I believe that I might release a video afterwards that shows like every enemy and what their attacks do and stuff, so... Oh, I just did it again. Okay. There we go. And that tile weakens enemy attacks. Okay, so this is the good one. Fully heals Lex gives 1 of each potion type and also gives 100% damage boost. Okay. Oh, 1 second. This website that I'm using, this QU, it acts like you can separate the QU, but you can't, so... Okay. There we go. I like that ball too, that turns into a ball and pulls him down. I like these too, the things, where do cows go to a night out? To the movies, or if there's nothing good they made, so you play your maybe go skate. So it gives you a joke, and then it turns it on to a joke because it acts like it's a serious question. Okay. There we go. And it also turns it into the food too. And here's the second boss. Okay, so this is, sometimes there are ailments. Whenever there's no ailment, it just gives you the icon of a sword. But this cuts and damages him. This locks a tile, which locks a tile, it's unusable. Completely unusable, but once the turns are over, it unlocks it. And then this smashes a tile, stuns and damages Lex. So, smashing a tile would be, if this tile was smashed, then it would still be usable but causes no damage to the enemy. And as always with tile ailments, there is a number, like right here. That isn't a number there, but a number would appear there. And once it went to 0, going down 1 every turn, once the number reached 0, then any ailment that was affecting it would be gone. Okay. Misdirection! Yeah, I'll release a video with everyone's attacks and stuff because I'm obliterating every enemy and they're not able to show their attacks. Okay, the third treasure. Spell adjectives for bonus damage. Wowza, Max Almanac adds damage by spell adjectives. The adjective that best describes this new treasure is beneficial. Very good, Lex, you know your words. Okay, this is the first chapter where instead of a treasure, you obtain a companion. So you see that it actually is 3 treasures, but you don't have a companion yet. I'll never find Goose Lady. I'm over here, just past pigs, help! So, as always, well, in Bookworm Adventures 1, you sometimes had 5 enemies, 6 enemies or 7, but in Bookworm Adventures Volume 2, there's always 5 enemies. So, there are the 3 pigs, and you have to, then there's actually Grandma, who's actually a wolf, and then the big bad wolf, who's the boss. It's a big pain having this QU always there. Not that it always would appear, but I'm just saying right here having it is a pain. So if I was actually hurting these guys like little bits, they actually would be suitable enemies because they have very good attacks. One second. I added in an extra W. This is an interesting word. Sukiyakis. I had a ton of consonants, so it can be worse. All these Y's and X's. Well, Y and X. Okay. Enter we. There's Grandma. My favorite attack is stun, because when you have the right treasure, you can always resist it. And if you don't have the right treasure, it might be the end of you. Here's a cool word. Zero fight, or whatever it is. And here is the boss. Well, that's what this music is. Again, I just love the music that they have in this game. I just they did a great job of the music. I might actually scramble on this one. Think that's gonna stop me? One of the cool things about this power-up potion is that like you could just purify, but this power-up purifies and powers you up. So that's what I'm gonna do. And just my luck, I ended up with another QU. So the scramble button, by the way, if you see from the warm-up, it changes all the tiles on the grid, but you lose your current turn. Okay. Here we go, and here's our first companion. New companion, Mother Goose. Got the healing potion every 4 turns, and she's actually cookies, but she comes out. So, look. Oh, such a dear boy, you saved me. I saw you in the wolf earlier in the great library. How'd you get there? Ooh, I don't know. That awful wolf chased me, and then there was a flash of light. Is there anyone who might know more? Maybe the queen. She lives very, 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 very far away. More berries. Okay, then thanks for the directions. I gotta go, go, go. Oh, go for goes. I gotta go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. What kind of mother do you take me for? No, not without me you don't. So, now we have the first companion. And here is our treasure screen. Treasures and companions. The treasures appear here, the companions will appear here. Okay, so I take Mother Goose and Tasty Breakfast. These two guys. And it's very cool how the companions work. Companions follow you, behind you. See? Mother Goose appears there. Are you sure you want to come, Miss Goose? Of course, child. Besides, I can help. I am an old hen, kissing owies better. AKA, she grants a healing potion every 4 turns. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh! That's actually a bonus word. Steadfast is an adjective, is it? Okay, Chaos Six were outraged yesterday. One of their number was brutally jumped over by well-known rogue Rax Brad. You know how he said jump over the candlestick? Citizens are advised to look up for this local leaper. I love that. It's so funny. And if they're gonna tell him the QU, I'm not gonna use the QU. Knee is a bonus word. Needle pointer? By the way, I'm not clicking attack because you can also press enter to attack. Gold prices took a tumble today after news broke of a counterfeit golden egg operation led by local Legend Jed Spratt. The egg of an unidentified poet. I'm sorry, I probably mispronounced a lot of that. I'm pretty good at pronouncing usually, but... Reformative. That's I guess that's an adjective then. I guess it pays to have Max Almanac. So you see now the hearts are going way up. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, 1 more second. Okay. I don't know if this will actually kill her. I don't think so. Oh, it just barely killed it. Okay, so by extra time, as I want to tell you, I believe that they somewhat did the they had inspiration for this character from there's a boss called Powerups in Bookworm Adventures 1, Book 2. That's basically a giant bird. So I just wanted to say that I think they got their inspiration. They didn't get their inspiration for the giant from on a rock. I think they did like some of their proportion or whatever. To tell you the truth, in Bookworm Adventures Volume 2, once you get to like Book 6, the final book in the game, it begins to get really hard. I just like, even with my cheating, on some of the later levels, later chapters, you don't kill them, even with my great words. But you'll see soon enough. Maybe I'll just do that, so you can see what he does. And that is a smash cut. And you see after 4 turns, it will disappear. Okay. I might actually scramble. Whoa. Let me do that. I'm actually fearing for my life here. I really don't like that a lot of videos say that Mother Goose is the worst companion in the entire game. Sure there are other cool companions, but I don't think she should be marked as the worst. She grants healing potions. Isn't that what you're fearing for your health? Isn't that the entire thing? You need to keep up your health? Okay. Not a word. Yeah, that happens sometimes. The words that I find aren't actually a word. Yep, killed him. Well, that was with the power-up. And 2x is beautiful. Singing harp. And also the upgrade to this, well, I didn't tell you before, but also in Bookworm Adventures 1, sometimes treasures replace existing treasures because they're just better. Well, I mean, they're in, like, for example, the treasures that upgrades this is ailments and title cards. Last one was 2. So that's okay. Oh, it's Moxie! So, Moxie is, I don't know what she is, but she has minigame huts. And if you, the prizes are potions. Moxie, thank goodness. Can I still click in your minigame hut to win prizes to aid my quest? You know it. And I'm not going to use it because you unlock more. Okay, so let me just say, in Bookworm Adventures 1, like this minigame in Bookworm Adventures 1, there would be like, you would be forced to have one let me start from the beginning. Okay, so, in Bookworm Adventures 1, there's a total of 3 minigames that you can play. You don't get a choice as to which minigame you play in the map. Once you complete Book 2 in the first game, then you're able to unlock the minigame hut in the actual, well, like, this minigame hut. So, in game 2, you can choose which minigame you want, but you unlock new minigames as you go. Like Book 4, you can only have one minigame, but Book 5, you can have Book 4's minigame or Book 5's minigame, and in Book 6, you can have Book 4, Book 5, or Book 6 minigame. That might sound very complicated, and I'm sorry, but I tried my best. So Max Almanac, you have done me well, but I believe I will leave you behind here. And this is where I will leave the bovine boosters behind. Well, I mean, the next one, because the treasure you obtain here, the just right porridge, haha. Lex always resists stun attacks, and that's my favorite treasure in the entire game. And I believe that the singing harp, what it does, I mean, the singing harp and the thing that upgrades it, the aspect of what the treasure does is relatively new, because Bookworm Adventures 1 did not have a treasure that directly did what this does. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. If you get like, if someone gives you an ailment like ice, where you lose 1 turn, and then the ailment that you gave the enemy kills it, then you are free to go on. Okay. And that's gonna kill him, most likely. Yep. Out of all the ailments that don't make you lose a certain turn, fire is the biggest. The one that'll make you lose the most health. The simple addition of brown sugar transforms this bob of cereal into something almost good enough to eat. I might scramble on this one. Yep, I'm gonna scramble. Dogmatized. No idea what it means. And just barely killed him. And welcome to enemy 4 or 5, Mama Bear. And to anyone who can guess what the boss is. Nah, I'm not gonna tell you. But it's pretty easy to predict. And by the way, this is where it's going to the hard ones, the hard enemies, because this thing, it'll steal a gem. It'll literally, like, if it steals this gem, it'll just turn into a regular letter. Regular letter. I don't know if switching between games and such cuts off what I'm saying. I'm sorry if that's what's been happening. Okay. Okay. Vanquished. Okay, anyone who could guess who the bosses be? Papa Bear! Like the last one was Mama Bear, and this one's the Papa Bear. going to exterminate this bear. I guess that's not the right word to use, but I don't know. Aha, let's see. That's not gonna kill him, I knew that wouldn't kill him. And that is what stealing a gem is. You stop my fire! Does that actually damage? No, yeah, this thing did not steal. It steals the tile, but it does not damage flex at all. The just right port. Selects always uses stun attacks. This is awful. Everything's topsy-turvy, loopy-turvy. Stuff is seriously amiss. So, I think 5 chapters an episode is good enough. Well, it might even be less than that once we get to the tough bad guys, but I believe I will end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. He'll avoid his sucking, take him into a mine, and then just bite all of these shroom power-ups you can. This isn't much of a layer though for final battles in games. Intruder, you don't have a very good layer. I've seen better layers than this.